Welcome back to another Monday. It is midday-ish. Manic morning. I am down with Bert behind me. We've just filled the last trailer off this site, which is awesome. Finally seeing the back. He had a lorry in first thing this morning, which cleared the last of the brash, and then we drove it round the corner and just topped out the yard because there wasn't quite enough up here. But we've just done the last bit of softwood timber into the Stewart trailer, and we've just got a tiny bit of firewood left. So yeah, we are nearly here on this. Hopefully see the end of this by the end of the day, end of tomorrow. So that was an absolutely useless day of content. I am very sorry. We're back at the yard, it's 5 o'clock. Bert's just got back in the telehandler. So all lorries are now loaded from down there, which is great. So that's that site all chipped up and done. We're back down there tomorrow, finishing off some digger work. We're putting a hard standing trackway into the stables. And then we're just gonna have a rake up and burn of all the chipping areas, just so that's done and put to bed, and start reinstating a few fences. So yeah, that's Monday. Sorry it was so pants, but we will see you tomorrow morning. I have been so rubbish this week. I do apologise. We are now on Thursday morning. There's a bit of a gap and nothing was recorded, as we are still very, very, very understaffed and busy. So if you are based in the southeast and you fancy change and want to come and do some work, then please hook us up. We need climbers, we need groundsmen, and we could probably do with a machine operator as well. But hey, we carry on. So Bert's been in the shed this morning. He's just prepping the chipper. We've got a lorry just to wrap up a little site up near Caterham. So he's just prepping for that, and then we'll be going up there in an hour or so. I think he's just going to jump on the log pile behind me and start cracking through some of that, because that's building up and the chipper hasn't been in the yard for a few weeks. So start knocking through some of that. I'm then going to get the hook lift trailer on the Mog, get down to Nath, who's got a tiny little bit of chip left in the yard down on that side that we're just going to clear today, and then put the Stewart back on and then go up to Bert to get the last little bit, because we think there'll be a little bit more than a lorry. Yeah, so manic Thursday. I will try and get a bit more for you today. Ben's already moaning that he doesn't know when he's going to get time to make a video, but we'll give him some content and tell him he's got to do it. So yeah, Bert's just getting the tractor out the shed now. I'll spin you around, follow him down to the log pile, and crack on from there. we're nearly there on this. Lorry is 3/4 full, 2/3. I'm going to get the majority of this pile in here and then fill the skirt with the rest of it. You can see from that video previously, we're having to rear load this, so we're loading the back half up and then using the walking floor to walk the chip in and up the trailer. That means to get a nice even spread on there. Yeah, the sun's still shining, got a little bit of timber to get rid of. And then we just got to rake and burn the landing site and then we're out of here. Another one ticked off.
Hi guys, so that is all for this week. As Adam said, it's been a bit manic, it's been a bit understaffed this week. We've had a couple guys ill. Nathan, our hard manager's been on a course this week. So yeah, it's been quite full on. Adam's out on site now, hence why I'm doing this video. I'm just wrapping some bits up in the office. But I hope you enjoyed what we got for you this week. We promise to be better and we'll get a lot more for you next week. Got another busy week lined up, but everyone's back in, so hopefully we'll get loads of footage. And yeah, have a good weekend and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.